1 million kilometers. If you look at it, that's like driving around the entire world 25 times. Many cars don't even make it past 300,000 before they're broken down into parts. But this Mercedes, it kept rolling, and it just so happens that it rolled into my shop. But 1 million kilometers doesn't come without a heavy cost, and all those kilometers have left their mark on it, definitely. Alright, let's get to it. First things first, full wash and decontamination of the paint surface. I'm using a clay bar here, followed by a wash, after which I do some test passes just to see what works better. I started with the Zwitzer pre-cut compound, but I think it was too aggressive, so I went with the heavy cut instead. And then it's time to measure the paint thickness so I know what I'm working with. Then I start the cutting by using a rotary polisher and a Rupes twisted wool pad on an extension because it's easier on the wrists and I just like it on the vertical panels. Now I usually do the cutting with Rupes cut and finish pad because it's just more flat and I like it better, but this time I decided to go and test this pad out. But I did eventually switch over to the Rupes cut and finish one because this one just leaves too many lints behind and I just don't like all the fluff and stuff. And as the next step I will be using a DA polisher with a microfiber dual fiber pad, also on a cutting compound. So it's kinda like a double cut. I just like it because it performs better on these very bad paints. But it doesn't cut too much because I measure it in between every pass and stuff like that, so it's all good. Here's some before and after shots. Not quite there yet, but it's about to be. And it's time to seal it all off with some ceramic coating. Here I'm using Geon Pure. I usually prefer Zwitzer over Geon, but for this car, Geon is gonna be more than enough. And some wipe down with some finishing touches right before the cinematic shots. So, hope you enjoyed it. Thank you.